Have you ever wondered which events brought the entire world together, like billions of us glued to our screens? From jaw-dropping sports moments to unforgettable royal weddings, today we're counting down the top 20 most watched events in TV history. Some of these are a no surprise, but others, they're totally unexpected. So get ready for a roller coaster through the biggest moments ever to hit television. You won't believe what cracked the top 3. Stick around, because you might just find a few surprises along the way. The top 20 most watched events in television history. Number 1. MASH. Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, 1983. The finale of MASH on February 28, 1983 wasn't just the end of a television series. It was the closing of a chapter in American TV history. After 11 seasons of blending humor with deep emotional storytelling about the Korean War, the show captured hearts across the globe. MASH was known for its complex characters, poignant moments, and the powerful anti-war message it conveyed. The finale became the most-watched TV episode ever, with over 106 million viewers tuning in to say goodbye to Hawkeye, Hot Lips, and the rest of the gang. The emotional farewell of beloved characters brought tears to many viewers, and the episode's bittersweet closure resonated with fans long after the screen went dark. Number 2. The first debate between Richard Nixon and John F. Kennedy, 1960. On September 26, 1960, America witnessed a pivotal moment in political history as John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon faced off in the first ever televised presidential debate. The event was broadcast to a national audience of 77 million people, making it the largest television event of its time. The debate showcased the emerging power of television in politics, with Kennedy's calm, polished demeanor standing in stark contrast to Nixon's nervous, sweat-soaked appearance. Kennedy's ability to connect with the audience, coupled with his youthful charm, helped him make a lasting impression, and many historians point to this debate as a key factor in his election victory. This marked the beginning of the age of televised politics, where public perception and image would play a critical role in political success. Number 3. The Beatles on The Ed Sullivan Show, 1964. On February 9, 1964, a cultural revolution was unleashed when the Beatles appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show for the first time. Over 73 million Americans tuned in to watch the Fab Four perform live, making it one of the most-watched TV broadcasts in history. The Beatles' appearance sparked Beatlemania in the U.S., a frenzy of excitement and adoration that swept across the nation. For the first time, the world saw the impact of the British invasion firsthand, as millions of Americans embraced the new sound of rock and roll. The performance is often credited with revolutionizing both music and television, as it helped shift the cultural landscape and inspired a generation of musicians and fans. The Ed Sullivan Show became the stage where history was made, and this single appearance set the tone for decades of rock and roll dominance. Number 4. The grand opening of Disneyland, 1955. When Walt Disney's dream of a theme park finally came to life on July 17, 1955, it was more than just a park. It was a magical kingdom that would change the face of entertainment forever. Disneyland's grand opening, televised live to millions of viewers, was a huge event in American television history. With the help of celebrities like Art Linkletter and Bob Cummings, viewers were given an exclusive first look into the enchanting world of Disneyland, including rides like the Jungle Cruise and the iconic Sleeping Beauty Castle. What was supposed to be a small park for local families quickly became a global phenomenon. Walt's vision was realized, and through the magic of television, people from all over the world could experience the thrill of a place where imagination knew no bounds. Number 5. Richard Nixon's resignation speech, 1974. On August 8, 1974, the nation watched in stunned silence as President Richard Nixon delivered his resignation speech. The televised address, broadcast to over 100 million Americans, marked the dramatic end of a presidency mired in scandal, and the first ever resignation of a U.S. president. The Watergate scandal had rocked the country, and after months of investigations and mounting pressure, Nixon bowed out of office. In his somber address, Nixon explained that he had never been a quitter, but felt that stepping down was necessary to preserve the dignity of the office. His resignation signaled the end of an era of political stability and marked a significant moment in American history, one that would shape the public's relationship with government and politics for generations. Number 6. Super Bowl 58, 2024. Super Bowl 58, held on February 11, 2024, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers, became a record-breaking event, capturing the hearts of sports fans across the globe. With over 123 million viewers, it surpassed previous records to become the most-watched Super Bowl of all time. The game was a nail-biting back-and-forth battle that kept viewers on the edge of their seats until the very end. The 49ers were ahead for much of the game, but the Chiefs' tenacity and Patrick Mahomes' legendary leadership helped them secure a dramatic 25-22 victory. The excitement wasn't just limited to the game. Spectacular performances from the halftime show, commercials, and the sheer spectacle of the event made it a cultural moment that had everyone talking long after the final whistle blew. Number 7. The O.J. Simpson Verdict, 1995. The O.J. Simpson murder trial was one of the most watched and highly publicized court cases in American history. When the jury delivered their verdict on October 3, 1995, acquitting Simpson of the charges of murdering his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman, the nation watched with bated breath. Over 150 million people tuned in to witness the moment, and the broadcast was not just a legal event, it was a cultural phenomenon. The trial had been followed closely for months, with cameras in the courtroom, live coverage of Simpson's infamous car chase, and expert analysis filling the airwaves. The verdict sparked fierce debate over issues of race, justice, and celebrity, with reactions divided along racial lines and within the broader public. The O.J. Simpson trial and its verdict marked a watershed moment in the way America viewed the criminal justice system and celebrity culture. Number 8. The Wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton, 2011. On April 29, 2011, the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton captured the world's attention, as millions of people tuned in to witness the union of the future King of England and his beloved bride. The royal wedding was broadcast to over 160 million viewers across the globe, bringing together people from all walks of life in celebration. The ceremony at Westminster Abbey was a picture of royal elegance, with Kate's stunning wedding dress and the iconic kiss on the balcony. The event was filled with pomp and ceremony, and the attention to detail reminded the world of the enduring appeal of British royalty. But it wasn't just about the pageantry. It was a moment that symbolizes hope and new beginnings for the monarchy, uniting people across the world in joy and fascination. Number 9. The State Funeral of John F. Kennedy, 1963. The state funeral of President John F. Kennedy on November 25, 1963, was a solemn and emotional event that captivated not only the United States, but the world. The assassination of Kennedy had shocked the nation, and his funeral became a moment of collective mourning for millions of people. Over 93% of American households tuned in to witness the funeral procession, which included the haunting image of Kennedy's widow, Jacqueline Kennedy, walking beside her husband's casket. The televised broadcast of the funeral brought the grieving public together in a way that no event had before, with viewers from around the world united in sadness. It was a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring legacy of Kennedy's leadership. Number 10. The Wall, live in Berlin, 1990. On July 21, 1990, Pink Floyd's legendary The Wall performance in Berlin became a symbol of unity and freedom after the fall of the Berlin Wall. Over 500 million people watched this concert, which was broadcast live to audiences around the world. It wasn't just a rock concert, it was a powerful political statement that marked the end of the Cold War. The performance took place on the site of the Berlin Wall, and the imagery of the wall coming down while the music blared became a powerful symbol of reconciliation and hope. The event bridged the gap between East and West, and the message was clear. The walls that divided us would come down. The concert was a defining moment in world history and set the tone for the changes that were to come in the next decade. Number 11. Apollo 11 Moon Landing, 1969. It was a night like no other when on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong took his first steps on the moon. Approximately 650 million viewers watched as he said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The moment captured the world's imagination, proving humanity's potential to reach beyond our planet and achieve the seemingly impossible. Number 12. CCTV New Year's Gala 2018. China's CCTV New Year's Gala is more than just a variety show, it's a cultural phenomenon. In 2018, over 1 billion viewers tuned in for this Lunar New Year celebration, filled with dance, music, and heartfelt moments that unite families across China and beyond. Year after year, it stands as the most watched TV event, blending entertainment with deep cultural traditions. Number 13. Aloha from Hawaii via satellite, 1973. Elvis Presley's Aloha from Hawaii was more than just a concert. It was a global event on January 14, 1973, that introduced satellite broadcasting on an unprecedented scale. With 1.5 billion viewers across Asia and Oceania, Elvis set a new standard for live entertainment, reaching audiences from different cultures and proving he was the king of rock in every corner of the world. Number 14. 2022 FIFA World Cup Final, 2022. When Argentina faced off against France in the World Cup Final on December 18, 2022, 1.5 billion soccer fans worldwide were on the edge of their seats. The nail-biting penalty shootout kept viewers riveted, solidifying this game as one of the most thrilling and universally celebrated moments in sports history. Number 15. Live Aid Concert, 1985. On July 13, 1985, Live Aid brought the world together through music to fight famine in Africa. With performances by Queen, U2, and David Bowie, 1.5 billion viewers witnessed history as artists used their platform for change, proving that music really can make a difference. Number 16. Leon Spinks vs. Muhammad Ali II, 1978. Boxing fans worldwide tuned in on September 15, 1978, to see an underdog topple a legend. Over 2 billion people watched as Leon Spinks dethroned Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest athletes of all time. It was an unexpected victory that sent shockwaves through the sports world. Number 17. The Funeral of Michael Jackson, 2009. Known as the King of Pop, Michael Jackson's funeral on July 7, 2009, drew 2.5 billion viewers from around the world who mourned the loss of a global icon. With tributes from family, friends, and fellow artists, this event marked an emotional farewell to a man whose music and influence shaped generations. Number 18. The Funeral of Princess Diana, 1997. The world grieved the tragic loss of Princess Diana on September 6, 1997, with over 2.5 billion people tuning into her funeral. Dubbed the People's Princess, Diana's death sparked an outpouring of love, and her funeral became a powerful reminder of her influence and compassion. Number 19. The 1996 Summer Olympics Opening Ceremony, 1996. The opening ceremony of the 1996 Atlanta Olympics was a spectacle of American pride, capped by boxing legend Muhammad Ali lighting the Olympic flame. This ceremony drew a stunning 3.5 billion viewers, celebrating international unity, resilience, and the Olympic spirit with a memorable tribute to Ali's legacy. Number 20. The State Funeral of Queen Elizabeth II, 2022. Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral on September 19, 2022 was a historic global event. As the longest reigning British monarch, her passing marked the end of an era, drawing 4.1 billion viewers around the world. It was a day of solemn reflection, as people worldwide paid their respects to a queen whose legacy spanned several decades. As we reflect on these unforgettable moments in television history, it's clear that the power of the screen has shaped our world in ways we couldn't have imagined. From groundbreaking moments of social change to the tragic events that united us in grief, television has captured the essence of our collective experience. But the journey doesn't stop here. The medium continues to evolve, influencing how we connect, learn, and understand the world around us. So what do you think? Has television shaped your perspective on these events? Do you have a moment that changed you forever? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the moments that defined our world.